KTM is screwing you. Yes, that's a pretty controversial statement, but bear with me for a sec because I've vented on this topic before. Way back last November, I put out a video on Zero motorcycles selling you some models with certain features not available. These included things like more power, greater range, and quicker charging modes that made the bikes more user-friendly. To be clear, these are not physical add-ons to the bikes. The motorcycles come with all the hardware for these things to work. Zero is charging you for the privilege of using the features on your motorcycle that had all the hardware already bolted on. Well, being old and crusty, I didn't like this one bit, and I made my thoughts known in the video. And to be sure, even back then, KTM was already doing this with quick shifters and other stuff on their bikes. But now they've stepped it up several notches with their updated 890 Adventure R. Yep, the bike is nice, and KTM will sell it to you with a host of cool features like quick shifters and cruise control, among others. But get this, after it's ridden 1500 kilometers or 932 miles, the bike will automatically lock those features until you pay KTM a ransom to unlock them. Yes, on your bike, the one you already paid for. Yeah, they're doing that, and seem to think that this is some sort of a positive for the customer. You only pay for what you want. So let's explore this issue and see whether this is a trend that will permeate the industry or whether the backlash from customers will be severe enough to send KTM running with its orange tail between its legs. And if you're enjoying the content, please consider subscribing, hitting the like button, and sharing this video with fellow motorcyclists so we can all make sure that this isn't something that catches on in the industry. So you buy your brand new 2023 KTM 890 Adventure R with all the goodies and impressive electronics that KTM shoehorns into their bikes, ride 1500 kilometers, which I tend to do quickly to get that first oil change out of the way, only to find that all your whiz-bang toys stop working until you go to your KTM dealer and bend over a barrel. Sign me up. In effect, you're buying a high-tech bike twice. I can't help to think that this is a byproduct of the video game industry, which will allow you to download a game for free, start playing it, get you hooked, and then charge you for unlocking additional features. And I'm not ragging on video games here. At least you start playing for free before you start paying. In KTM's case, you pay lots for a premium bike, and then you pay more. Now, why is KTM doing this? Because they want to put a high-end bike on the market and pretend it's a lot cheaper than it actually is. The MSRP, which is as yet unknown, is going to be lower than the competition, maybe as low as last year's model. What a deal, right? But if you want to actually use some of the cool features, including some that were probably standard last year, well, assume the position. Before you know it, your reasonably priced bike will cost thousands more than you thought. And let's get real, what customer will not want to unlock hardware that's already on the bike? This is a deceitful practice where the base price tag is used to lure customers into the showroom to be upsold on a bunch of features they assumed were already on the bike. What features, you ask? I couldn't find that info anywhere on the KTM website. They'll spring that on you when you walk into the showroom. But man, does this wrinkle my Gore-Tex. And some worry that this is the beginning of a new motor vehicle trend that will end in you paying a monthly subscription to use basic features on your own car or motorcycle. You know, this nonsense? Well, I doubt that it will go that far, and I'm thankful that we have some value-conscious brands, read Japanese plus Royal Enfield, that will sell you a no-nonsense motorcycle that, wonder of wonders, you will fully own. What's particularly distasteful is that the extra features are pure margin. I'm sure that the base bike with the features locked is already profitable for the company. This extortion simply translates into pure profit. Give us thousands of dollars to press a couple of buttons and give you the full bike you already have in your possession. I respect the company's right to make a profit and charge whatever they like. Capitalism, am I right? However, I also respect the customer's right to flip them the bird for advertising one price and effectively charging another. Quite frankly, I hope some enterprising hackers come up with a plug-and-play workaround box that unlocks everything and costs $40. Hopefully, the new right to repair laws prevent KTM from voiding your warranty for using such a device. Hey, capitalism, am I right? Zero and KTM notwithstanding, these practices are already common in the auto industry with Tesla and several other manufacturers. It's slowly creeping in everywhere as companies realize that it's a lot more profitable to sell subscriptions and keep pulling money out of customers' pockets on a regular than selling standalone products. People forget what's getting charged to their credit cards and the companies laugh all the way to the bank. It's happening with razors, soap, and what have you, and contributes to keeping the millennial generation poor. However, this is where KTM may have miscalculated. Most motorcyclists are older than millennials. I'm a Gen Xer who didn't grow up with modern video games, and I know I don't appreciate having my intelligence insulted by these ridiculous business practices. I could afford the 890R with all the bells and whistles, and it's no doubt a fantastic bike, but I'll never buy it on principle because KTM, that's why. Don't insult me by expecting me to fall for this nonsense. Just quote me the full price for the bike with all the hardware in working order. You've already bolted it onto the motorcycle. It'll probably be worth it because it really is the highest performance, best off-roader in the class. But alas, I'll never find out because Yamaha respects me enough to inform me of exactly what it is I'm buying when I go to their website. And so my Tenere 700 will spend another year in my garage. And I have a feeling that a lot of other older riders, read most riders period, will be turned off by this silliness. The comments on some of the forums and other videos discussing this topic are largely negative, and I hope KTM is listening. This is not the future of motorcycling that riders want. If it happens, I'll only support companies that don't participate. The only way we can put a stop to this is to refuse to play along. So if you find the demo mode unacceptable, please let KTM know by leaving your thoughts in the comments below. And if you disagree, feel free to tell me why. So whether you're riding orange or any other color, I hope you find this video thought-provoking. Ride safe out there.
If you're interested in any of the gear that Brooke and I wear or use, or the camera equipment we use to film this channel, the links are below. Everything listed there was bought with our own money and we are not sponsored by any company. However, the links below are affiliate links and the channel is paid a small amount for referring you to shop at no additional cost to you. We do not recommend any products that we are not satisfied with ourselves, but we do strongly urge you to do your research and select the correct size for items like helmets and clothing. As always, thanks for watching, your support is greatly appreciated. Please hit that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, and leave a comment below. And whatever you ride, enjoy it. Wave at other bikers no matter what they're riding. We're all part of a brotherhood and sisterhood. Keep the rubber side down, shiny side up, and may the spokes be with you.